Y'all held an event on the 20th anniversary of the 9/11 terrorist attack on America. You held an event on the 20th anniversary attack, 9/11 attack on America. Is this the way you celebrate 9/11?
Hey guys, welcome back to Capitol Insights. Today we're diving into a seriously intense exchange between Senator Kennedy and Mr. Mangi. This hearing is packed with controversy, and I'm breaking it all down for you. Let's get into it. We've got Senator Kennedy facing off against Mr. Mangi in a high-stakes hearing. Mangi was part of an advisory board at Rutgers Law School for their Center for Security, Race, and Rights. Now Kennedy's not pulling any punches here. He's asking the tough questions about what exactly an advisory board does. Mangi tries to explain that they're different from boards of directors. They don't govern, they just advise. But Kennedy's not buying it. He's setting the stage for something big. Kennedy drops a bombshell about an event held on the 20th anniversary of 9/11. Apparently, this event, connected to Mangi's advisory board, invited some seriously controversial speakers. We're talking people with alleged ties to terrorist organizations. Kennedy lists off these names like he's reading a who's who of controversy. Dr. Sami al-Iran, convicted of supporting Palestinian Islamic Jihad, Dr. Rahab Abdullahi, linked to the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine, and Mr. Hatim Bazilian, co-founder of Students for Justice in Palestine. Kennedy's basically saying, is this how you commemorate 9/11s? The tension in that room must have been through the roof. Mangi's response? Total denial. He claims he knew nothing about this event or these speakers until that very day. Can you believe it? You can almost see the disbelief on his face. Mangi keeps insisting his role was super limited, just giving advice on academic stuff once a year. But come on, how could you not know about something this big? Before we continue, if you're finding this breakdown helpful, smash that subscribe button. The back and forth between Kennedy and Mangi is getting heated. Kennedy's pressing hard, clearly skeptical of Mangi's claims. Mangi's sticking to his story, but you can tell he's under pressure. It's like watching a high-stakes poker game and Mangi's trying to bluff his way out. Kennedy's left hanging, clearly not satisfied with Mangi's answers. Mangi's holding his ground, but you've got to wonder, is this the end of the story or just the beginning? This hearing's opened up a can of worms, and I've got a feeling we haven't heard the last of this controversy.
Y'all held an event on the 20th anniversary of the 9/11 terrorist attack on America. You held an event on the 20th anniversary attack, 9/11 attack on America. And you invited as speakers. Your first speaker was Dr. Sami al-Iran. He was convicted of conspiring to provide material support, convicted in a court, to the Palestinian Islamic Jihad. And the Islamic Jihad participated in the October 7th massacre and mass rape. Your second speaker was Dr. Rahab Abdullahi, who has organized panels for the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine. One terrorist, Leila Khalad. Ms. Khalad hijacked planes. You invited her as a speaker, or her mentor as a speaker. The third speaker you invited, Mr. Hatim Bazilian, was the co-founder of Students for Justice in Palestine and has publicly called for an intifada in the United States. Is this the way you celebrate 9/11? Have I said anything that was inaccurate?
Yes, Senator.
Tell me.
Senator, my involvement with the center at Rutgers Law School, which is a preeminent law school in the state of New Jersey,
I can tell,
is on an advisory board that, when my role was limited to providing advice on academic areas of research, primarily through a meeting held once a year. With regard to the event that you are describing, I've never heard of that event prior to today. It was never presented to the advisory board that I was part of. I know nothing about it. I know nothing about the speakers. I've never heard of any of those people.
How
So-
could you sit on an organization that would invite these terrorists, convicted terrorists, Counselor?
Senator, it is an advisory.
You didn't resign.
Senator, I never heard of that event until today. It is an advisory board where my role.
So you just had an epiphany today?
Senator,
All right, YouTube fam, that's the breakdown of this explosive exchange between Senator Kennedy and Mr. Mangi. What do you think? Is Mangi telling the truth, or is there more to this story? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more political breakdowns. Until next time, stay informed and stay curious.